Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Jerry and I'm hailing you from the Antari shipyard, and today we are doing a re-review of Wave 21. This will be the Denorios, the only Bajoran solar sailor we have in the game. Again, overall thoughts on this pack is that it's not one that gets played a lot, and it's on most people's shelves, including the stores that were selling them, just because this pack just was missing some things. So let's break it down. We got the Denorios, which is a Bajoran solar sailor, a 1-2-3-0. So already a rough start. Of course, it's not a ship that's known for attacking things. It is an ancient Bajoran ship that they used to get around. So thematic there. 2 defense dice. Kind of hurts it too. Got 2 tech slots, can only do an evade and a scan, which makes sense. They didn't have advanced technology when this ship was built. When defending, during the compare result step, you may place an aux power token beside your ship to cancel a hit result. So that does help it out a little bit. Kind of giving it a 3rd agility there. So now we got the Bajoran Solar Sailor. You got the maneuver dial. It is got greens with the banks and the 1 and 2 forward. Not really very much red. It doesn't go very fast. It does have the 2 red comeabouts, but also has a 90-degree forward firing arc. So definitely not a ship that you're flying around to use as a primary weapon, kind of gunboat. But it could be coming in at 12 points, could be a base for something else. You got the Bajoran Solar Sailor, the generic, still with the same stats. Yep, same stats. You lose a tech slot here. Still coming in at 12 points. So if you had an option between the generic and the Solar Sailor, the named Denorios, always take the named. It's the same cost. You get an extra slot. Now we get the captain as Akorum Lan. Akorum Lan can field up to 2 Bajoran elite talent upgrades. But notice he has no elite talents here. Just allows him to field these 2. Skill of 2, cost of 1. So very cheap captain to bring 2 Bajoran upgrades. Bajoran upgrades, though, do have some credence in being used for discarding and attack cancellation. I got a generic Bajoran captain that came in this pack. We've got the Emissary. At the start of the activation phase, you may discard this card to remove all of your disabled upgrade tokens from all Bajoran upgrades deployed to all friendly ships within range 1 to 3. Pretty cool ability here with the Emissary. Definitely, if you are building a Bajoran-centered fleet, this is something that you can bring along. I believe cost of 5 is probably right for this, just because it targets all ships, gets rid of all disabled upgrade tokens. Cost of 5 is probably correct on this one. Then we got Legendary Hero. You may discard this card. At the start of the combat phase, gain +2 attack dice and 2 defense dice for that round. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Bajoran captain assigned to a Bajoran ship. So definitely another card to think about if you're wanting to try and surprise somebody with the Denorios. You can increase its attack to 3, its defense to 4, but you only get to do that one time. 5 points is a little expensive for this, given its restrictions. I'd say this is a 2-point card. I'm pretty confident in saying that this is a 2-point card for discard for the Bajorans themselves. Another elite talent we got here is Jairus. Action: discard this card to target a friendly ship within range 1 to 3. That target ship may perform an action listed on one of the ship's crew upgrades. If the crew upgrade is Bajoran, treat that action as a free action. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Bajoran captain assigned to a Bajoran ship. So I get all of these restrictive restrictions. I get them all. They're all thematic. It works for me. But I believe that just having these cards come in at 5 points is very, very restrictive in itself. So if you're going to put those restrictions on it, you might as well bring this down to like a 3-point card. Because it is a discard, you don't want to spend 5 points for an action discard. So bringing it down to 3, I think, is probably where this card belongs. Overall, these elite talents aren't too bad. We got the first tech of this pack, which is Tachyon Eddies. When you reveal your chosen maneuver, you may disable this card to add up to 3, plus 3 to that maneuver speed. Inflict 1 damage to your ship if you add plus 2 to your speed, or inflict 2 damage to your ship if you add plus 3 to your speed. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Bajoran light ship, and no ship may be equipped with more than 1 Tachyon Eddy upgrade. Okay, so it's 1 per ship, can only be on a light ship. So here's my problem with this being a 5-point card. It's cool that you can push your maneuver plus 3, and you can't go any higher than that because of rule of 3, and the fact that if you move forward 3, then you change it to a 6 with this, and you can't go any further than that because there's no higher maneuver templates. But if you do plus 3, you have to take 2 damage to do that. And if we scroll up, the Denorios only has 3 hull. So you're taking a huge risk by doing that. The only reason you would really do that is if you have something that you're trying to line up that you need to be in range for to fire, hoping that your ship's not going to survive very long. I do have a Bajoran photonic cannon build that is on my channel. You guys can check out. It uses the Bajoran Solar Sailor as its base. Very, very interesting build, very fun build. But this is another one of those cards that could be kind of in that build. Again, 5 points really, really hurts it here, mainly because you're hurting yourself. I would give this 2, maybe 3 points. I feel like it's a 2-point card. And of course, if you do enable it and then you try to do it again, you could destroy yourself. So I get that it's going to be a disable, but if you use it twice, you destroy yourself unless you find a way to repair that hull. So this card should have been a discard just because of that. But with it being a disable, I think it belongs in the 2 to 3 point range. The next tech upgrade we got is main sails. At the start of the game, place 2 shield tokens on this card. When your ship suffers damage, remove these tokens first. You cannot use these tokens to activate any other card ability. This upgrade may only be purchased for Bajoran light ship, and no ship may be equipped with more than 1 main sails upgrade. Okay, so main sails works in tandem with Tachyon Eddies. Again, 4 points is too much. We get cards that do much more for much less. So, 2 shield tokens, let's make this a 2-point card. That's kind of how I feel about it. Let's make it a 2-point card. Let's make it so that it's playable with Tachyon Eddies. So if you equip Tachyon Eddies at 3, main sails at 2, total cost is 5 versus 9. I think that's a much better compromise for this. Solar Sail Powered. It's a tech upgrade. After you move, you may disable this card and treat any maneuver as a green maneuver. This upgrade may only be purchased for a Bajoran light ship. 3 points. Again, I feel this should be a 1-point card. This is just an easy tech that's out here. Let it be paired with Tachyon Eddies and main sails for 1 point versus 3. If you do 3, you're at 12 points worth of cost. Which would bring the Solar Sail up to 24 points itself. But if you keep Tachyon Eddies at 3 points, do main sails at 2, do Solar Sail at 1, you'll have 5, 6, plus the 12, you'll be at 18 points, which is really kind of in the spirit of this pack, I would say. So, that's all the cards that came in this pack. So it is a booster pack, so it did come with a mission. So let's go ahead and let's bring up the mission viewer for that. Alright, the mission is Ion Storm. This is a 1-player mission. You need 6 objective tokens and 12 mission tokens to play this. Mission overview. After crossing the Denorios belt, a region of space between Bajor and Cardassia, a Bajoran solar sailor attempts to navigate through powerful ion storms to reach Cardassian space. So the setup. For the Bajoran player, you get 40 SP, including 1 and only 1 Bajoran solar sailor. So kind of hard to build this out to 40 SP, but I'd like to see what your guys' builds were for this. Map setup. Place all of the objective tokens and mission tokens randomly around the play area with the following restrictions. No token may be placed within range 1 of any other token or within range 1 of any edge of the play area. Then the Bajoran player sets up in a 4x36 area along the north edge of the play area. Special rules. The Ion Storms. The objective tokens and mission tokens represent violent areas of the Ion Storm. If your ship's base or maneuver template overlaps one of these tokens, apply the following results. Overlapping multiple tokens in a single move has cumulative effects. Overlapping an objective token, roll 4 attack dice against your ship. You may defend as normal. If your ship is not hit, but a battle station result is rolled, discard one of your upgrades, your choice. Overlapping a mission token, roll 2 dice attack against your ship. You may defend as normal. If your ship is not hit, but a battle station result is rolled, disable one of your upgrades of your choice. Tokens can be destroyed by inflicting 1 damage to a mission token and 2 damage to an objective token. At the start of each round, roll 1 attack dice for each token. If the result is blank, the token is moved due west using a 1 maneuver template. If it's a battle station result, the token is moved due east. If it's a hit result, it's moved due north. And if it's a crit, it's moved due south. Alright, so objectives. Bajoran player, you win if you reach Cardassian space, exit the play area through the south edge of the play area. Complete success. Reach Cardassian space with no damage to your hull. Marginal success, reach Cardassian space with at least 1 damage to your hull. And here are the mission cards. So you can see the map set up here. It is an extra long map. Looks like it could be a fun thing to try and play. I may try to do this for These Are the Voyages. Maybe to break up. I may try this just to see how it would fare. Because I'll be honest, the Bajoran Solar Sailor is not something that I typically pull out of my bag of tricks to play. It is not the first ship I reach for in a fleet. The Photonic Cannon is a fun ship to try and play. But I might try this just to bring the Bajoran Solar Sailor out. And of course, I'll record my efforts. But thank you all for watching. Please, if you like this content, don't forget to give the channel a subscribe and drop a thumbs up just so that I know that you like this content that is coming. And please don't be afraid to share the video with other Attack Wing players or people that might be interested in Attack Wing or thinking about purchasing this ship. Without your guys' support, this game would have been off the shelf a long time ago. We need to continue showing that support. WizKids is watching. They do watch the videos. They are hiding in the community groups, the Discord server, the Facebook group, and we just need to show that we are still supporting this game. That this game is not on life support, it is alive and well. So, having said that, I am going to leave you guys with that, and we will see you around the shipyard.